ready with me to go to my hair appointment, and yes, we are switching things up today and I am so excited. If you've been following me for a second, then you know that I had platinum blonde hair. I'm talking like as platinum as you can get for almost 10 years. I honestly had a really unhealthy addiction to my platinum blonde hair because I was previously in an abusive relationship before I got married. He was very mentally, emotionally, and verbally abusive, and he told me when I was a brunette, like I am now, that he wanted to be, go ahead and interpret that how you may, with a blonde. So I went and dyed my hair platinum, and I literally just never went back. Really just put it in my mind that I was not beautiful unless I was platinum blonde. At that point, after getting married, obviously Hunter is literally such an angel, and he has never said anything but positive, uplifting things about my appearance, literally no matter what. I still just had that connotation that being blonde was what made me beautiful, which is so sad. And although I loved my platinum hair when I had it, it just isn't sustainable, and obviously it really, really damaged my hair. So when I decided to go dark, I am not kidding, it was like emotionally very, very scary and very, very stressful. But I'm so glad that I ended up doing it, and Hunter was so encouraging. Even though he had only ever known me as a blonde, he told me that I would look absolutely beautiful no matter what, and that I should just do whatever I would be happy with. And I really just felt like I didn't want to continue dyeing my hair platinum. It was so expensive, and the upkeep was literally insane. And like I said, it had literally been 10 years. Take a shot every time I say literally, because I do not have the time to edit those out. So it was about 6 months ago when I ended up making the jump from blonde to brunette, and I have absolutely loved it. I definitely think that brunette is just a more flattering color on me personally. It made me look way less washed out, and the girl I go to is absolutely amazing. I have to admit, I was just so proud of myself for really deconstructing that idea that I was only beautiful with blonde hair. And I've really felt so confident as a brunette. Hunter loves it, and I've definitely gotten used to it. So it's been about 6 months since I made that initial jump to being a brunette. I played around with like a couple different colors of brown, but what is so fun is like when you're platinum, you are literally like just straight platinum. At least I was. So I had like little to no change with my hair for 10 years. So now that I'm a brunette, I'm like, okay, I want to like switch things up. So I definitely want my overall hair color to stay brown, but I do want to lighten things up just a little bit. I think that pulling in a lot of caramel could potentially be really pretty. One thing about me is I am not a cool toned girly. So everything that I love is like very warm. I don't even mind if I have tints of red in my hair. And yes, I have thought about going red. So I need you guys to be like brutally honest with me. Do we think that like a really deep, rich, dark auburn would be pretty? Because that's definitely on the table. My hair girl is going to be like, holy shit, when I come in today. I definitely feel like I'm leaning towards, again, that like really highlighted look when it comes to being a brunette. So I want to keep like the base of my hair the same, but I want to have a lot of really light brown and caramel throughout it. I know it's February, but Hunter and I are going to Cabo in about a month. So I feel like that's another reason I'm being drawn to the lighter brown. I am just laughing because watch me go balls to the walls and come home with red hair. It's just so fun that now that I'm brunette, nothing is more damaging than platinum hair. So I feel like I can do whatever I want and just experiment a lot more. And I have like 10 years of hair to make up for. But here's the deal, you guys. I like genuinely need you to be honest with me in the comments. Like, what color of hair do you think would look the most flattering with my features? I've had people tell me dirty blonde. I've had people tell me like really, really dark, like almost black. I've had people tell me auburn. So I'm like really, really curious to know what you guys think. Because I am just in my experimental era, I think it will just be so much fun to switch it up. I kind of wish this last time I would have gone auburn because it would have been such like a good fall/winter vibe. But I'm like, you know what? Just forget the vibes, okay? I just want to do like whatever I'm feeling in the moment. But you guys are my besties and I really need like genuine advice. And please don't lie to me, okay? I know the internet is not going to lie to me, even though you guys are my besties. But when I ask like my best friends in person, I just feel like they can't be as honest as they want to be. Now, as far as Hunter, I'm sure that some people will say that his opinion doesn't matter at all. And of course it doesn't matter. And of course, ultimately what matters the most is my opinion, but I do care about what Hunter loves the most. I mean, he is my husband. And I think one of the reasons I care about what he likes is because he is so kind and just tells me that I look absolutely beautiful with anything. So even getting his opinion is kind of hard because rarely will he actually tell me what he likes the most. But what I've noticed with him is every single time I make a change, he tells me that it's his favorite. I think for me, my very favorite as of now is when I went really light brown, like the very first time I dyed my hair from blonde to brown. It did fade a little bit too much at the beginning though, but now that I've been brunette for a hot minute, my hair fades a lot less quickly. So I typically start out with like a darker color right after my appointment, and then it just slowly fades as I wash it. But I noticed that I kind of like that transition as it fades and gets lighter and lighter. The other thing that I am so guilty of wanting to do is I always buy extensions that are like the very longest length, because I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna buy extensions, I'm going to make them as long as possible. But as they get worse and worse, like quality in terms of like using heat on them, extensions usually last for about a year. As they get worn down, I will typically cut them into more of like a midi length. But Camille Monday is so freaking cute, and she cut her hair. Well, no, she didn't cut her hair. She took her extensions out, and it's giving such MILF vibes. I'm like, oh my gosh, Camille, you are making me want to cut my extensions. I could never take them out because my natural hair is just like, honestly, you guys, it's not it. It's just so thin and fine. It looks like I have absolutely no hair, especially with like my big facial features. So we definitely are going to keep the extensions in, but I'm kind of like, ugh, do I cut them a little bit? Like, do I take them to like my mid chest? I don't know. Tell me what to do, and I need you guys to comment. Now, another thing that I think could potentially be so fun is I seriously trust my hair girl so much that I might just go in and give her 3 like completely different options that I'd be happy with all. Just literally let her like do her thing. If she wants to like combine a couple of them, just kind of ask her what she thinks would be the most flattering on me. Just let her do her thing. So that's another option, but oh my gosh, that terrifies me. Like just the anticipation of not knowing, but also really fun. I also always tell myself that I'm just going to surprise Hunter and I'm not going to tell him what I'm doing, but I value his opinion so much that I just like word vomit out all of my ideas. So he knows I'm kind of debating between those few things, but he has just told me like he'll love anything. So I'm actually hoping this time I'm able to like surprise him a tiny bit, but we'll see. I will say though that whatever I choose to do, I want to film Hunter's reaction just because I think that would be so cute to show you guys. And his reactions are always so cute. I'm always so sad when I don't get them. I feel like every girl understands that you have to have like a full face of makeup when you go get your hair done, or you're not gonna like it no matter how good the hair is. My goal is to try and edit this video and like literally get it up today so that I can get your guys' responses in real time. Just because I am so curious to see your guys' opinions and like what you honestly think I should do. That's going to be it for my makeup today, so stay tuned to see what I decide. Love you. Bye.